What up guys, it's GattLN here, and today, as you could probably already tell by the title, I'm bringing you my first impressions on Tom Holland as Spider-Man. Just quickly though, I just want to say that this whole entire video is going to be completely spoiler free. So let's get straight into it. Now the screen time was actually pretty decent for Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, aka Webhead. But we as fans are always going to crave more Spidey. I mean, let's be honest, he's Spider-Man. Like, you're always going to want to see more. Like, I'm always going to want to see more Spider-Man. But there is a whole new movie coming up next year for that. So there's more to come. And I feel like he actually fit in quite well to this movie, as the movie actually had development in pretty much all of the characters. And I feel that he did get decent screen time. But you're always going to want more. I mean, come on, it's Spider-Man. Anyway, this whole video is based on my personal opinion, of course, and I feel that I should start off the video by saying that I actually do prefer Andrew Garfield over Tobey Maguire. Don't get me wrong, I actually love them both. I grew up watching Tobey Maguire actually, but Andrew Garfield's version was just so much better done. I think they captured the elements of Spider-Man better in the sense that he is more like... He's more or less a genius, you know, making his own web. And you can even see that he put his own lock on his door, like in Amazing Spider-Man 2. And he's just way more funnier as well. He's got so much more banter. He's more cocky. And I do think that he is more like Peter Parker in the traditional Spider-Man sense. I do agree, however, that he wasn't the nerd that Peter Parker is actually supposed to be. Like, he isn't, like, geek enough. He's so cool. Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man was so cool. Like, you really wanted to be like him. And I'm not saying you don't want to be Peter Parker in general anyway, but I'm just saying he was way too cool. He's just not, like, he was skateboarding and he's getting the girl like it was nothing. He just, in that sense, he wasn't like Peter Parker. But based on Civil War, Tom Holland's Spider-Man screen time is actually enough to capture and actually get an idea and a glimpse of what Peter Parker is going to look like in 2017. And the future of the MCU as well, going on Phase 4. I mean, imagine Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, but just more nerdier, less cool, and a bit more geekier as well. Now, I know that sounds bad at first, but he's still funny as hell and cocky as ever when he puts on the suit. But without the suit, he's more relatable to the general audience, and that works better in my opinion. He's more traditional. Keep on going back to that word, because it's true. He is also much younger in this movie. Like, he's 16, way younger than any of the two renditions of Spider-Man that we've seen so far. Tobey Maguire was already going on, like, college and getting a job and everything, and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man was in college by the second movie. And it looked like he's 16 in Civil War, right? So it's like he's going to be in school for a long time. He's going to be in school at least two movies, probably three. And then we're going to, like, see him grow up and become the person that we're going to see him, like the adult version of Spider-Man and stuff. So I'm so excited to see how it's going to work. But yeah, like he's 16, so he hasn't learned to, like, stand on his own 2 feet yet. That's why Iron Man is mentoring him in Civil War, and will continue to mentor him in 2017 as he gets his own solo movie. To be honest, I'm actually really excited to see how Tony Stark and Iron Man is actually going to fit into Spidey's everyday life. Like in the first Amazing Spider-Man film, how Peter goes to visit the Oscorp Tower, instead now he'll be going to visit the Stark Tower. I mean, of course I'm just speculating, but I think that'd be really cool. Also, it'd give them a chance to bring in Norman Osborn and make an appearance and meet Tony Stark, both as a billionaire and a secret life, you know. Maybe you could even get a glimpse of the Goblin suit. Or, I don't know, I just think that'd be a fun way to explore it, and a good way to introduce not only Norman Osborn and Harry Osborn into the MCU, but also Oscorp as a whole, and how they're going to fit in with the dynamic and sort of branch out into every TV series and movie of the MCU. Because, let's be honest, Stark Tech is actually heavily known throughout the whole MCU, TV series, movies, everything. I mean, you see S.H.I.E.L.D., they're using Stark Tech, so maybe Oscorp could do this in some way. Maybe S.H.I.E.L.D. could use some Oscorp Tech or something. It could show up somewhere it could show up, and I just think it would be cool for that to happen. Maybe we could even see the appearance of Oscorp in some of the TV series before we even see it in Spider-Man Homecoming. I mean, I'm not saying Norman Osborn or Harry should make an appearance on one of the TV series, but we already know Daredevil is fighting one of Spider-Man's arch nemesis, the Kingpin, and he has ties in with Norman Osborn, well, the Green Goblin. So I mean, that could all happen. It's all happening within New York, so it's very possible that we could see it. Maybe even Agents of Shield, or I don't know, maybe in like Jessica Jones, or one of the series at least, that we could maybe see the Oscorp Tower appear, or maybe a representative or something to just I don't know, to just get Oscorp into the MCU and just make an appearance earlier than Spider-Man Homecoming. But anyway, guys, this has been your boy GattLN Gun. This has been my first impressions on Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I mean, overall, he looks like he's going to be really, really good Spider-Man, to be honest. But I can't really say he's going to be better than Andrew Garfield, because The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is one of my favourite films of all time. Say what you want, honestly, the film was amazing. Straight in the title, but yeah, I think Tom Holland, like, you can't really say, I've seen a lot of people say, oh, Tom Holland is better than Andrew Garfield. Can't really say that based on, you know, the short time, I guess, that he appears. Even with a full movie, you can't say he's better than Andrew Garfield, so it's kind of hard to see that. But anyway, guys, this has been my video to you guys. Tell me what you guys think as Tom Holland, if you've seen the film already, down in the comment section below. Hit that like if you haven't liked this video. And also, I've done a Civil War rap as well, so it's straight on my YouTube channel if you guys want to check it out. I'll post a link in the description, and stay tuned for the next video. I'll see ya.